ChatGPT answers questions, but an AI agent can actually do things. Book flights, write and debug code, browse the web, make decisions, and execute multi-step tasks completely on its own. In this video, I'll break down exactly how AI agents work, what makes them different from chatbots, the core loop that powers every agent, and real examples you can use today. Let's get into it. First, let's understand the difference between an LLM and an agent. A regular LLM, like ChatGPT in basic mode, takes your prompt, processes it, and gives you one response. That's it. One shot. You ask a question, you get an answer. If you want something else, you have to ask again. An agent is different. You give it a goal, not a specific question. Book me the cheapest flight to go in next Friday. And it figures out how to accomplish that goal on its own, step by step. So how does it actually work? The core architecture is a loop with 4 stages. Stage 1. Perceive. The agent reads your request, plus any context it has access to. This could be your previous messages, documents you've shared, or the current state of a task. It builds a complete picture of what you want. Book me the cheapest flight to go in next Friday. Plus it knows your preferences, your location, your budget constraints. Stage 2. Reason. This is where planning happens. The agent uses the LLM to think through the problem. It breaks the task into steps. First, I need to search for flights on that date. Then compare prices across airlines. Then filter by my constraints. Then select the cheapest. Then complete the booking. This planning step is critical. Without it, the agent would just randomly call tools. With it, the agent has a strategy. Some agents even create a written plan and revise it as they learn more. Stage 3. Act. This is what makes agents powerful. The agent has access to tools, APIs, search engines, code interpreters, databases, file systems, browser automation. It picks the right tool for the current step and executes it. For our flight example, it calls a flight search API, passes in the date and destination, and gets results back. This is real execution in the real world, not text generation, actual action. Stage 4. Observe. After each action, the agent examines the result. The search returned 5 flights. Cheapest is 4,200 rupees on Indigo at 6 a.m. Next is 5,100 on Air India at 9 a.m. Then it loops back to stage 2. Reason. I have the results. The cheapest is Indigo at 6 a.m. Should I book this, or check if the user prefers a better time? It makes a decision, then acts again. Perceive. Reason. Act. Observe. This loop repeats until the task is complete. Could be 3 steps, could be 30. Now, what makes agents fundamentally different from chatbots? 3 things. First, memory. A chatbot forgets context between messages unless you remind it. An agent maintains state across an entire task. It remembers what it tried, what worked, what failed, 10 or 20 steps ago. This persistent memory is what allows multi-step reasoning. Second, tool use. A chatbot can only generate text. An agent can call APIs, run code, read and write files, browse the web, send emails, interact with databases. It doesn't just describe what to do, it does it. Third, autonomy. With a chatbot, you give step-by-step instructions. Search for flights. Now compare these two. Now book this one. With an agent, you give the goal. Book the cheapest flight. The agent decides how. It figures out the steps, the order, and handles errors along the way. But here's the catch, and it's important. Agents can go wrong. They can hallucinate a plan that doesn't make sense. They can call the wrong tool, or call the right tool with wrong parameters. They can get stuck in infinite loops, trying the same failed action over and over. That's why production-grade agents have safeguards. Human-in-the-loop approval for critical actions. Retry limits, so they don't loop forever. Guardrails that prevent dangerous operations. And logging, so you can trace what happened when things go wrong. Let's look at real agents you can use today. Cursor, the code editor. It reads your code base, understands your project, writes new features, debugs errors, and runs tests. All autonomously. You describe what you want, it builds it. Perplexity, for research. It doesn't just search one source. It plans a research strategy, searches multiple sources, cross-references information, and synthesizes a complete answer with citations. Devin, for software engineering. Give it a GitHub issue, and it plans the implementation, writes the code, creates tests, and opens a pull request. End to end. And this is just the beginning. The future of agents is managing your calendar, handling your finances, running business operations, coordinating with other agents. Multi-agent systems where agents delegate tasks to other agents. We're early in this revolution, but the core pattern is clear. Perceive, reason, act, observe. That's the loop that powers every AI agent. Next video, how RAG gives agents access to your private data without fine-tuning. Follow Tech Growthspire.